Namaste everyone and good morning. I just rolled out of my bed onto my mat and I thought let's share this amazing sequence with you guys. Today's sequence is going to be all on the back. If you want, you can already go and lay in Shavasana. Of course, we're not going to be there the whole time. It's just for the beginning. But as I said, everything is going to be on the back. So don't worry, you don't have to get up at all during this practice. We're gonna do some things with our core and our legs. So it is a bit of an energizing sequence, yet not too much. So it's very great if you have a day at the office where you feel like, oh, I need that extra kick in the morning to get out the door and go straight into work. It's also not going to be too long, so it's perfect for people that just have like 20 minutes in the morning to do a little exercise. And of course, if you don't want to get sweaty, this little soft vinyasa flow is not going to break you into sweat at all. You might feel a little bit in your muscles of of your abdomen and your legs and hamstrings, but that's our main focus. Otherwise, it's going to be very gentle. So, you know what? Let's just go into a lying position and um, we'll start off.
And when you found a position where you lie comfortably on your back, you can close your eyes and focus just for a minute on your breathing. Let your breath just flow naturally without overthinking it. Just let it flow. And just be aware that with every exhale you take, you sink deeper and deeper into a relaxing state. And if you feel any thoughts coming up, just know that it will pass again, that you don't have to get into your thoughts. Now, at this moment, you are focusing on your breathing. And then, when you are ready, you can gently release that focus on your breathing again. And maybe you can open your eyes again very gently before we go over into our next position. And then gently let your eyes adjust again to the light. And then we're gonna start with our yoga practice. On the inhale, raise your right leg all the way up. And then on the exhale, we're gonna bend the knee into our belly. And then on the next inhale, we're gonna raise our right leg again to bring it down on the next exhale. We're gonna do that again, but on the other side. Inhale, raise your left leg. Exhale, bend the knee. Maybe you can take your knee And then inhale, straighten the left leg again to bring down on the exhale. Back to our right side, inhale, right leg comes up. Exhale, bend the right knee. Inhale, straighten right leg again. And then exhale, lower the right leg. Back to the left side, inhale, come up again. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, lengthen the leg again and lower on the exhale. Very good. One last time. Inhale, right leg comes up. Exhale, bend the knee. And then we're gonna take with our two fingers, our index finger and our middle finger, our big toe, and we're gonna open the right leg. And we're gonna make sure that the right knee goes towards our armpit, so the right leg goes towards the right side. And we're staying here for a couple of breaths. Then on the next inhale, we're gonna straighten our right leg again while we're still holding our toe and while we are still bringing our right leg towards the right side. And also here we're gonna stay for a couple of breaths. And then on the exhale, we bend our knee again and bring the knee towards our belly to straighten it again on the inhale. And then right away, we lower it on the exhale. And we change sides again. So on the inhale, we raise our left leg. Exhale, we will bend the left knee. And then we will open our left hip by taking our big toe with our index and middle finger to go into half baby pose. And we're gonna stay here for a couple of breaths. And then on the next inhale, we're gonna straighten our leg again while we're bringing it to our left side. We are still holding it, and we're feeling it now in our hamstrings. Stay here for a couple of breaths. And then on the next exhale, bend the knee again, bring the knee towards the belly. And then on the inhale, straighten the leg and lower it again on the exhale. And then the next inhale, we're gonna raise our right leg again. And on the exhale, we're gonna bring it to our left side. We're gonna go into a twist. So here, if you want, you can keep the leg straight. Or if that gives too much strain, then you can also decide to bend the knee and put your left arm on your right knee. You will get a little stretch in that spine, which is really great in the morning, just to release all these vertebrae, to make them loose again after a good night's sleep. And then on the next inhale, raise that knee again or that leg again. And on the exhale, you can lower your right leg again. And then on the next inhale, we're gonna go over to our left side. So we raise our left leg. And we're gonna do the same on the exhale. We're gonna now bring our left leg towards our right side. And here you can choose as well between a straightened leg, or you can bend the knee. And if you want, you can put the right hand on the left knee to go a bit deeper into this position. You don't have to push actively on the knee, but just. And on the next inhale, we're gonna raise our left leg again. And on the exhale, we're gonna lower. For the next position, we're gonna bring both our hands underneath our buttocks a little bit or underneath your hip, just to make sure that you protect the knees. And we're gonna raise both legs on the inhale and lower them on the exhale. Make sure that you do it very gently. Inhale all the way up again. And exhale, lower them gently down. Follow your breathing. Don't go too fast. Inhale, up. And exhale all the way down. Last time, inhale up. And then on the next exhale, we're gonna bend our knees. And we're gonna go into a full baby pose. So we're gonna do the same thing, but now with both our feet. We're gonna take our big toes together with our index finger and middle finger. And then we're gonna gently rock from side to side over our spine. Make sure that you gently massage the spine. And maybe you can go all the way to the right side and to the left side. And if you fall completely on your right side, that's perfectly fine. Just push yourself up again and go onto the left side. And then gently come back to the center, to the middle, where you will be straightening your right leg and bending your left leg a little bit more. This one is great for your groins and your hamstrings. And then you can come back into full baby pose, and then you can straight go into straightening your left leg and bending your right knee a little bit more. And we're gonna stay here for a couple of breaths. And then you come back into full baby pose again. And then gently bring the legs back together, release the toes, and give yourself a very big hug. Just as a counter pose, because we've done a couple of spine exercises as well. If you want, you can also rock left to right here, right to left. And then gently release the legs again and bring your feet towards the mat. Then bring your feet a little bit towards your buttocks, and you can measure them by seeing if your hands, your fingers are touching the heels. And if so, you can raise your hips on the inhale to go into bridge pose, and exhale, lower the hips again until they reach the floor again. We're gonna do that again. Inhale, raise the hips, come into bridge pose, go as far as you can, and then exhale, lower vertebra per vertebra into the mat again. Be really aware of your movement. Inhale, come all the way up again into bridge pose. And then you raise your right foot into the air just for a second. And then on the next exhale, you can lower your right leg again. Bring your right foot back into the mat as well as your hips. We're going to do the left side now. So inhale, raise your hips again, very gently. And then raise your left leg. And on the exhale, lower your left leg again. Put your left foot back into the mat and lower your hips as well. And then you can bring your knees back into your belly. And one last time, give yourself a very big hug. And on the exhale, you can release and you can prepare yourself to go into Shavasana. So we're going to go into a lying position again. We're going to put our feet a little bit wider than hip width apart. Our arms lay next to our body. We're going to close our eyes. And for the next 5 minutes, we're going to think and do nothing at the moment. And be aware that thoughts will come up. It happens, it's natural. But you can decide not to go too deep into them. It's your decision not to not to give them any attachment. And stay here for the next couple of minutes, and I will come back to you by the end to get you out of this position. Very good. And then you can gently bring back movement into your fingers and your toes, your hands and your feet, your arms, and your legs. And maybe if you want, you can stretch yourself completely. And when you are ready, you can come onto your right side. And when you are ready, you can push yourself back up again into a sitting position, cross-legged or however you want to sit at the moment. Then bring your hands together in front of your chest, bow your head forward, and gently open your eyes and bring your head back up again.
Thank you, everyone, for being here today with me. I hope you'll be having a very great day and to see you in my next video. Namaste.